Hi guys, it's Apollonia from Lifestyle Creations by the Jacksons. So guys, today we're going to be talking about ketogenic diet, why I got started, how I got started, and with sharing the information with you, possibly this could be the right lifestyle change for you. So back in June of this year, 2018, I started to do some research on lifestyle changes pertaining to diets. I wouldn't really call it a diet for me. I've always eaten pretty healthy. I've always been in shape and go to the gym. However, I found that I was really tired a lot, like tired, lethargic, always hungry, always thinking about the next meal. You know, I'm sure you guys could relate, like while you're eating, you're thinking about what you're going to be eating next. That was me. So one night I was up and I was searching around and I saw this keto thing. And I was like, what is this keto thing? I was very curious about it. So in doing my research, believe it or not, the next day I started my keto diet. And here's what I've learned. Now, I'm not an expert. Please do check in with your doctor and make sure that it's okay for you to start this diet. I am not a nutritionist, a healthcare provider. Now, from what I've read is that this is a very low carb. It's very low carb, moderate in protein, and very high in fat. Typically, it contains 75% of fat, 20% protein, and 5% carb off your daily calorie intake. Now, when I started, the first thing I did was I downloaded this app. It's called Carb Manager, and I will make sure to include that link for you. And what that app does is it actually helps you to maintain your daily intake of fat, protein, and carbs. And I found it to be extremely helpful because I struggle with how much fat to intake daily and protein. You don't want to intake too much fat. You don't want to intake too much protein. So this is really a good app to install on your phone. The second thing I did was I gathered a list of all the meats and vegetables and fruits and dairy and everything I needed to get. I went shopping. I looked online. I know that I would probably cave in with the carb thing. So what I did was I went online and figured out how to make me some bread. Now, I did learn how to make almond bread. Before all this, I'm a good cook. I've been told I'm a good cook. Thank the Lord, my grandmother in Jamaica taught me how to cook since the age of 10. So I've always cooked, but never really a baker. So I've been baking a lot and I really enjoy it. So you will need to go food shopping. You will need to bake some bread. Trust me, you will need that bread in your pantry. Now, after that, once you get your bread and all your foods, if you're not a good cook, you really have to learn how to cook because most of your meals, you'll have to prepare them yourself. Not to say that you can't eat out. I'll also talk about eating out as well. When you start off, you'll start off eating 3 times a day, no snacking in between at all. You need to eat 3 times a day. You'll get yourself down to 2 times a day, then once a day. Now, this works out great for me because I don't always have to worry about eating throughout the day anymore. The reason why is because when you're on this diet, you're never really hungry. So 2 meals a day could sustain you and you don't have to worry about what you're going to eat next. You don't have to meal prep. So if you wake up early in the morning, you eat your breakfast, trust me, after a while, it will be able to hold you over until you get home for dinner. Now, if you do need to snacks, I do have some list of snacks that, nuts and so on and so forth that you guys could have. Now, when I first started out, the first 2 days, it took me 2 days to start producing ketones. And the reason why I knew I was producing ketones was because I ordered some strips from Amazon. I will admit, day 4, I caved in and I went to Red Lobster and I ate about 10 of them biscuits because I was just fiending for carbs, which is why I had to learn how to bake. Okay. Now, after those couple of days, I would say within a week, I dropped about 5 pounds. The first couple of weight you're going to lose is going to all be water weight, and you'll see it just like fall right off you. It is going to be hard. You might also have keto flu. You'll feel lethargic and tired and, symptoms like flu-like symptoms, but it's nothing to be concerned about. Once your body gets adjusted to the change, with me, I could say from my experience, I had more energy, was off the roof, my skin cleared up, clarity was, everything improved. And one of the things, I wasn't tired anymore. Like, I didn't feel like I had to take a nap, or, I could run now. I could do like so many things I wasn't able to do. And my energy level is not that I didn't have any energy before, but it has improved a lot. Now, some of the foods that you need to stay away from, it's going to be very hard. So you have to go cold turkey. You cannot, eat and then you add these items to it, or else it's just going to throw it all off. It's going to kick you out of ketosis. So here are the foods you need to stay away from: bread, sugar, milk, rice, corn, beans, potato, anything starch. You need to stay away from it. You can have fruits and vegetables, but you have to know what fruits and what vegetables to eat. Again, check out the food list that I have. There are plenty of information online on Google and YouTube that you can find about ketogenic diet. I am not an expert, and I'm sure I'm leaving out a lot of information. Contact your doctor. Make sure everything is good to go. Go food shopping, get all the stuff. If you don't know how to cook, learn how to cook. Bake, install that app, and just start. All you need to do is just start. Another thing I want to add is what is going to really make you lose a lot of weight is you must do intermittent fasting. Now, I will do a video on that. Now, when you do the intermittent fasting, you'll lose like 2 to 3 pounds in one day. But the next day, you have to be very careful what you eat, because you can regain it right back. Now, check out my video on intermittent fasting and what to eat the next couple of days until you fast again. I hope that this video and this message for you works. I hope it is helpful. If you guys have any suggestions or any video ideas, let me know. Good luck on your journey. I lost about 15 pounds since I got married. I gained about 10 pounds, and I want to lose another 10 more. People think I'm crazy, but I like to be on the smaller size. God bless you, and I wish you luck on your journey. Have a good day.